Hello and welcome to our joint course Cobotic Matters between the Dessau Department of Design and the Dessau Institute of Architecture. This is the first time we're collaborating. My name is Manuel Kretzer. I'm professor for material and technology, and together with Benjamin Kemper and Sina Mostafavi, we'll be teaching this course.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sina Mostafavi, joining from TU Delft, and I'm also teaching at the Dessau Institute of Architecture. We're happy to have this collaborative course again, which is about human-robot collaboration, Cobotic Matters. As you can see in these examples, we are going to work with a new robot called iiwa, which will be programmed differently through interaction with the human and robot. And it is also positioned on a mobile platform. And this, we believe, will radically change the way we design and build. So in addition to some industrial applications, as you can see in these examples, on the left, Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, is interactively moving two robotic arms. On the right, you see an example from Italian Institute of Technology, where a man are co-sawing a wooden piece. We can envision and imagine some creative applications in design and architecture. For instance, on the left, you see how mobile platform can change the way we build, for instance, in this case, a brick a wall, a partition, or the way we can assemble collaboratively, again, with the same type of robot that we are going to use a complex structure. So we are going to design and build these types of complex assembly. Yes?
However, in this course, we don't only want to focus on the technical aspects of what this machine is able to do. We also want to really ask questions of how this will lead us into a different future, in a future where humans and machines coexist. So what actually is the ability of this intelligent machine, and how can we take it to a next level where it becomes something else than just a pure means of fabrication or construction, but actually something like a collaborator, a true collaborator, somebody that, or something that enables us to do things that we weren't able to do before. So this idea, this is what James Lovelock describes the coming age of hyperintelligence, is where we are striving towards and what we want to ask you to explore. Next to a concept which is called the so-called IKEA effect, which is basically the perceived value of something increases when you actually involved in its making. So by buying something from IKEA and by putting effort and by assembling it yourself, you actually give it a different quality than if you bought it ready-made. And this is what we want to see, how the robot can actually enhance or support this feeling, because we can actually increase the complexity of what we want to build. So the focus of this course is not only on the final structures, on the final assemblies of what the robot makes together with you, which should not just have one state, but which should be something that can be assembled into different kind of things. So for example, something that can be assembled into a chair, but also a table or a lamp or whatever. So the task is actually not only on the assembly procedure, on the assembly process, but also on the elements that are being assembled. So actually reaching a certain complexity, allowing for different types of modifications and structures.
Exactly. And with this, we have four phases in our collaborative course: research, design, development, and production. So the students in teams, in interdisciplinary teams, together with the design and architecture students, will design a smart component, so to say, and also develop some ideas for this collaborative assembly. And then we push the design, so because we believe in a kind of a design, research by design approach. And then we develop the design further, and then the final production. And then we will have hands-on workshop, I would say, right from the very beginning. And this course is a kind of a parallel course for the architecture students, for their first year design studio called Cobotic Production of Resilience Communities. And I would say these two courses also feed each other in terms of content and ideas. We will have some readings in the beginning of the course. We will share these references for you, because we know that this is a new, let's say, brand of research in design and architecture. And I think these references will help us. And again, as we mentioned, it is not only about the technical aspects, which we want to master together, but it is also about this poetic and aesthetic, and also in human and robot interactions that we want to sort of explore and benefit from. And with this, we want to maybe end with this poem back in 1967, which somehow also discuss the idea of ecology of a man and machine. And in the brief, you can find more information. Also, this poem, I think this is a good starting point for you to think about this coexistence and collaboration between man and machine, or human and robots. Thank you very much.
The course will take place Wednesdays from 10 to 14 to 2 p.m. and will start for design students on the 27th of October. For DS students, it will already start 2 weeks earlier. We will have an income web space, a platform where you can get further information. So please subscribe and please join us on this adventure. Thank you.
Thank you very much.